Hello brothers and sisters, and welcome back to Warhammer 40k Chaos Gate Daemonhunters. So, this is the second episode, and the last episode in a series where I do a post-commentary because of the recording problems. Also, this episode is about 2 patches after the first episode, and I was reading on the Steam discussions about the performance issues, and many people report similar drops to FPS like me, and they have really good rigs and they drop to singular digits in FPS. So yeah, this is kinda bad. Here in the upper left corner you unfortunately can't see it. Maybe I'll try to do something with it but I have an FPS counter that I enabled in the Steam overlay, so maybe if I push the enable Steam overlay in OBS you would see it, but regardless, it's showing fluid 60 right now because I limited the FPS to 60 frames, so to get a better recording, and yeah, we'll try it. But I actually have concerns because I know how this video went, because this is obviously a post commentary, and I don't quite get it, because in game and on this screen it goes fluid 60, but whenever I go into a cutscene it drops to basically the high tens, like 15, 17. Sometimes it goes to 30, 35, but it's mainly that, and that's only the issue with cutscenes. Later in this video I try to actually lower all the graphical settings to low, but that basically doesn't give anything at all. I look at the FPS counter and we're still at 15, so that's not it. Also, we can see the skill tree here. It's quite interesting. You can build your Grey Knight in a couple of I would say a couple of directions. You can go for melee and armor, and you can go for sort of a leadership build. There are skills like that, and up their psi abilities. So yeah, as you can see, this psi build upgrade there. This is a Terminator armor upgrade, which is quite tempting, I should say, but I don't know if we pick that. Do we get the Terminator armor, or are we just viable to equip one? Because judging by the lore, the Terminator armor is not something you get out of the blue. That's quite a hefty piece of technology and equipment, you know? So yeah, I won't pick it. At least not on this guy. Maybe on someone else to test it? We'll see. So I'm just having a look around what to pick, and maybe on this guy we won't go for range weapons. Don't think so, since he's wielding a melee weapon. Plus health is very tempting, and here we have those psychic boons, and it's sort of a leadership build here. You can give the target more action points, which is quite useful, I have to say. So yeah, maybe I'll do one knight, and in such a way that he will be our morale booster / leader. But on this guy I suppose I will go for a melee build, but I will also pick up the plus permanent HP bonus, plus 4 max HP. Because more max HP is always useful, in my opinion. So yeah, we'll go like this for now.
Apply your ability choices to Ulrich, permanently increasing his rank.
Yeah, I get that. Why not?
Excellent. When you are finished, please join me
Okay,
at
so
the start.
what else? Yeah, and as you can
Our
see in
ship
those
is in
menus
dire
here,
need of
it
repair.
also
We
drops
had
the
best set a
frames
course
for
Titan
some
and
apparent
debrief
reason,
the Grand
which
Master.
is, yeah, as continuing, it's actually peculiar,
Issue
since
the travel order to
in the
begin
battle
our
map,
return to Titan.
we're basically at a stable 60, at least for now. I hope they will try and patch it more, because I don't think that's a desired performance, even on my rig. It's not that bad when I look at it, but I don't know, it's kinda not optimal, and I'm not sure how comfortable you are with watching it like that. I mean, for me it's not a big deal. Also, I highly doubted that we will go all the way uninterrupted. So, here it is. Something happened en route to Titan. And as you can guess, trouble. Yeah. First off, I suspected a derelict ship or a space hulk, but no, someone's warping, so...
Who is this interloper?
Unfortunately, an Inquisitor. Yeah.
Baleful edict. Prepare for my arrival.
You know, you could say, please prepare for my arrival, or could I arrive, but you're just saying prepare for my arrival. So this does not bode well for us. It means someone will be a busybody here, and we'll have to do what she says, I guess. I mean, maybe we'll have the stones to say to her, well, go F yourself, but I highly doubt it. Also, she just left that ship and flew to us, and what now? Cool aesthetic, as I said earlier. I like the Warhammer 40k universe, and the whole lore behind it, and especially the Gothic setting. But I have to say, which will probably concern some of you, I'm not a fan of the loyal sons of the Emperor. No, I regretfully have to inform that I'm more of a chaos guy myself. Always like the trade allegiance more. And for some reason, I kinda like Grandfather Nurgle. Kinda cool aesthetic and cool, how I say, lore and style.
The edict cries out for repair.
The
Yeah,
priest
what she
speaks
says.
the truth, Inquisitor. Our last crusade
Figures
bled
a
us
she.
dry.
I'm not
Well,
blind,
not that it
knight,
actually matters.
but heresy
the
does not
Mechanicus.
operate at our convenience. My destination is Koromar.
Yeah, I highly doubt
Within
heresy
its
operates
very
at
system.
anybody's
Not such a
convenience,
taxing
to be
journey,
honest.
I'd expect.
And what is it that you hope to find?
Well, hold your horses
This.
there. Yeah,
Beneath rotting skies, the air thickens with
Okay.
the world's final breath.
help us, Obi-Wan,
Seeds
you're our only hope,
planted in
or what?
flesh and bone, watered with blood.
Oh
and
yeah, talking in
tears.
riddles, why not?
A warrior alone in the garden of a grinning
Oh
god.
crap, this is running really bad. Yeah, basically here I get
There's more.
15 FPS or
It grows.
something like that
It
in some
spreads.
scenes. And like I
Great
said, I
dispersal
tried
upon the
lowering
etheric
everything to
wind.
low and doesn't
The
even
bloom
make a difference,
proliferating. First,
which is
then Koromar,
peculiar.
then world after world, its roots spread from an ancient
So yeah, the
veil.
bloom is not something
Inquisitor,
we would want,
hear me.
and we would need to stop
Hear
it.
me! Hear me! Who tends
We
the
can hear you.
garden?
The
Well, I
Astropath
have a few
sacrificed
guesses.
himself to send that message.
Now you understand why we must investigate.
Commander,
Oh
we
crap,
cannot risk further
this really
damage to
doesn't
this vessel.
It is the chapter ship, Dominus. The Inquisitor has every right
Flow
to request
well.
our support.
It is
they
not
couldn't find
a
a word for
request.
it.
Commander,
Yeah,
with your
I
leave,
thought
we
that's
will
an
set our
order.
course for this Koromar Prime.
Yes,
Yeah, well, if we must.
that will do for now.
It's a shame, because I like the game from what I played, but those cutscenes, I mean, man, that's simply awful. And see here, stable 60 again. So it's not like they're more demanding, those cutscenes. You know, I have high hopes for future patches, but I don't know. Try maybe fiddling around
If we
with
do
the
not investigate this threat,
graphics settings again and
consequences
try
will be
lowering it to
dire.
low for cutscenes again, even if I can get 1 or 2 FPS more. but I highly doubt it. Well, you'll see later in the video, I did check it. So yeah, here we have some effects that can happen on the sector or planet that we're going to. And here we have light infestation. So the planet exhibits sign of unknown plague, but its hold over the populace is not firmly established. And you saw the mutation level is none and the warp surge risks. So we also have unknown minion of chaos 2 times. So prognosticators have augured that we'll face minions of chaos on the planet's surface. Yeah, well, I have no one attuned. I don't even know what would that entitle, so we don't know. And the Paxos. The Bloom string carries a theme of plague and disease. So favorite mutations are resistance bonuses, and warp soldiers cause afflictions to our knights. So gotta watch out for that.
Commander, it is our duty to support this Inquisitor.
That would be everything. As a mission reward, you can see we can get 15 servitors, and that will come and play later, and you will see when I finish the mission. Also, you can see that there are 2 enemy reinforcements in the chaos detected section of the screen. I'll just override it, my save, just in case. I don't know if we'll end up seeing bigger drops during the fight. Well, later I actually saw that no. So yeah, that was just in case.
Report.
Yeah,
Signals from
what we're
quarantine
gonna talk
beacons
about?
detected in the upper atmosphere, but the surface itself is silent.
And that's not a good thing, I reckon.
Plague, Commander. Send your squad to the surface.
Why not
Knights of
glass
Titan,
them?
You are the instrument
know,
of
from
the
the orbit.
Emperor's will. Make planetfall and discover if the Inquisitor's fears are founded.
I have a
You should
suspicion
evaluate
that they
your
are.
knight's armaments and ensure they are best suited to the battle at hand.
Well, not that we got much choice, I think.
The
But they want us
Nemesis
to check
Force
it out.
halberd can inflict
So,
a preemptive
I have
first
another
strike on an adjacent enemy.
Melee
I suggest
weapon
you
available.
equip this weapon.
Is that from my fallen commander?
Choose which halberd you would like
From
to
the
equip.
training mission?
Your options will be limited until we return to Titan.
Okay, so let's check out both of those. We have a normal halberd and Darig's Reach. And what's the difference here? Damage 4, 25% chance for first strike, and 5% critical increase chance. And what about the normal one? Okay, let me just check. Yeah, well, the normal one is basically the same but without the crit. So we'll go with this one. Why not? Okay, now that's all what we can do. So let's just start the mission. Maybe some checking the other knights because we basically don't have any equipment and they don't have any level ups available. So let's go and see what this game has to offer us. So teleporting them to the surface. Yeah. I did see something that I need to unlearn, because if you pay attention to this mission, you'll see that I kinda play it more like an XCOM 2 game at the beginning, and that's really not the case here. I will need
Commander,
to unlearn
have your men
that.
look for signs
And
of
the
this
first
plague.
thing you
Be vigilant,
you will see in just a moment, it has something to do with the Overwatch. So yeah. Well, maybe I'm misremembering it and XCOM 2 was pretty similar, but I don't think so. Oh, here I will just lower the shadow quality, just in case, and I'll leave all the effects on for now. I basically want to go with low for shadow quality for now and see if that affects anything. Yeah, the rest can be at high. Maybe the debris. Just, just in case. Don't want the debris to pile up and cause even more performance issues. But it's stable now, so yeah. Let's get going. First, let's be careful here and move slightly to the front. There's something in those boxes here. Looks like they're targetable, so I could probably blow them up. I will go for an overwatch here, because this is basically one of the two only ways to get towards the stairs. So good thing is to keep it safe. Fortunately no cover on the side there, the front. I'll need to stay a little bit back. Just one tile away from my other guy. Nothing that bad. So another overwatch set. And this time I will run to the front. See if we can uncover anything. Yeah, there's something here. I guess that would be the enemy there. And our last guy. So let's position him here, besides the previous one. And I think we're set for the next turn, so... Now here is the bloom rising. Okay, we didn't trigger anything, so... With the next move forward, I guess we'll trigger something. And I kinda messed this up. I wanted to go into cover, but... Huh. Well, nothing bad happened. And here's the full cover. Okay, so those would be more cultists. Only one is equipped with a weapon. Oh, that's nice. Oh, and this screen is also pretty good screen. It's quite, I like it quite more than the XCOM 2's unit statistic screen. This is pretty solid and easy to read. We have his active abilities, and he can suppress fire us, and that's not very good. And here, if we hover over those, we can see what they are. And here we have other abilities which this guy doesn't have, and equipped armaments. So that's pretty nice. Those are very basic enemies, so no use in watching that for a longer time.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and here's something I was talking about. I'm in full cover, but I will set up an overwatch here. And is it just me, or does he duck out of full cover? Yes, because the icon besides his health bar changed, so he is not in full cover. And that's something I need to be aware of, because this can be dangerous.
Moving out.
So yeah. And let's maybe move a little bit. No. I'm seeing if I can target anyone, but they're unfortunately outside of our range. So let's set up another overwatch. Yeah, just like that. Now, the harder part, where to position those guys here. Here we go, here, just in case, with the halberd. Okay, then there will be another enemy squad there.
Yes.
Okay, maybe the icon wasn't meant to symbolize full cover. I don't know, I have to check. Let's see it here. Because... oh, nope, sorry. I didn't want to do a waypoint. No, that just signalized that he was talking about something. It's not an ideal placement here, to be honest. Maybe I should run a bit to the front again. Oh, we have full cover here, so nice. Let's see what the enemy does. Yeah, we get hit. Fortunately, it's very little damage. Actually, so little that it's neglectable.
You have been judged.
But it does pile up, as you can see. And here we got easily shot, so... now they're setting up an overwatch. So that in fact does tell me that if you use it, you can duck out of cover. And I don't think that was the fact in XCOM, if I remember correctly. Okay, so here is a good candidate for a grenade, if you ask me. take out 2 overwatches like this.
Yes, Commander.
So hey, why not? Also, it does give a knockback, so that effect could not be... Well, it wasn't that bad. I was going to say regarding where they're going to be knocked out, it could either be good or bad. This one wasn't bad, so let's just take him out. Nice, nice. Quite brutal, in fact. And that +1 point is pretty useful. +1 will point for defeating an enemy. Now we'll move a bit closer, I think. Missed my button. Yeah, I should probably use the Aegis shield more often. But I did Overwatch, so I couldn't use it on the previous turn. You know what? I think... no, I don't want to move that far. Not the best options to pick, honestly, so I'll just make a heal and use the Aegis shield for cover. Oh, we can use the Overwatch with the Aegis shield if we have action points. It's good to know. Forgot about that, honestly. So, can we target someone? Yeah, yes we can. Nice. And this is the end of it. And can we... Huh, we actually can run with him. Let's see how a forced strike works. Will we get a crit? No, we didn't. Doesn't appear so. And you got that first strike and the disengaging melee attack. So nice. Oh, and we're suppressed. Not ideal, so we can move that unit. Well, let's just finish him off with a little melee attack. And here we go.
Threat eliminated.
Nice. So the first enemy squad is basically done. That wasn't that bad.
As ordered.
And this is what I'm talking about when I say you have to unlearn XCOM 2 mechanics. Because the Space Marines are pretty tanky. Like you can see. This one, for example, has 17 HP, and that's quite a lot. Okay, we can go to the next knight. But for now, I guess we can Overwatch, because we don't want to move more, just in case, because our squad is quite fragmented now. I'll try to group them up as best as I can.
On my way.
Just need to pick a good destination for that. And just in case, if the enemy patrols here, because I don't know if they do, I need to do a little setup here on the higher ground. I like the sound that they make when they move. It's kind of fitting, because, you know, the Space Marine armor kind of weighs a lot. And I was actually wondering if they can catch all the feeling that you have when you shoot a bolter weapon or walk around in that heavy, bulky armor of theirs. And so far it's quite okay. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Definitely helpful to get into the atmosphere of the game and the world. And let's set up another ambush here. Because the enemies are close and we don't want to get surprised. Plus, as you saw, at least the first enemies are quite fragile. And a good shot from our bolters takes care of them, so yeah. And let's set up on the other side with the rest of them. Yeah, just like that. Unfortunately, we won't have any leftover action points, as you saw on the cursor. So let's hope one Overwatch
Wait,
won't be that
that
bad.
creature.
Inquisitor, we have seen the dead
Yeah, what
walk
about
in
it?
this way before.
As have I. Poxwalkers are evidence of warp corruption. This is no natural
Well,
plague.
yeah, that's definitely not normal. I can agree with that. And another grenade, why not? It's more than half HP on them gone. This is kinda cool, slow motion. But I'm fearful it will get pretty old pretty soon, so... I wonder if you can disable that. I think you can.
Firing now.
Oh, so this one's over.
Good. I will need to
Nice.
examine the corpse and
Nice,
I
nice.
will not tolerate this contamination spreading
I saw that movie. I saw how
do
examining
not obstruct me,
alien
test priest.
species
I will
goes,
follow proper protocols.
and so will we. To hell with your protocols. It's our ship.
My brothers.
So let's move ahead and try to finish another one.
Aye, sir.
Nice, nice. We can.
We are the hammer.
Oh. And recovered one will point.
As ordered.
We'll move a bit forward. They don't have range weapons, so we don't need to set up in cover. What do we have here? Okay, that's something to be wary of in the future.
We slay the darkness.
But at least he's down, and I guess the lesser ones shouldn't have this ability, or that would be perpetual enemy incoming with waves, so that would be
Commander,
quite stupid.
I sense a massive spike in warp activity below.
It is a warp surge, Inquisitor.
Yeah.
Such events are common in pitch battles between Cybers.
And yet your brothers have clearly restrained their power.
Okay, so we got
Some
reinforcements.
bowels will work below.
Nothing that bad, because they're quite weak, so you should get rid of them quite easily. Okay, they're actually surrounded us, so we should be able to shoot without using points to move. And I think one shot should be sufficient. Certainly looks like one strike is sufficient. Still have will points,
Target
so
acquired.
let's get on to shooting.
Slaughtered.
Yep, got him. And another one. Let's clean this guy up.
Blessed
Good,
ammunition
good.
depleted.
So 3 targets down in one soldier's turn. So that's pretty good. Let's shoot the guy. I was wanting to see if we can do something
Ready.
useful, but we also need to reload, so we're gonna use one action point like this. And for the rest, let's just kill these guys. I mean this guy,
Who's next,
because we
brothers?
probably won't get... Oh, we got another chance actually. The Cybolt won't kill. So we're gonna shoot this guy. And let's use the Cybolt, why not? We'll see how it looks. Kinda underwhelming, but okay. So we're finishing off with melee. Strike from the halberd. This guy's done. And that leaves us with 2 guys in the back, I think. Let's just stand in full cover. Yeah, 2 lesser Poxwalkers. So this guy's done.
I must sanctify my
We get
rounds.
1 point back. And we're out of ammo. So reload. And we'll shoot the next guy. So I don't know if we can miss.
Yes,
I'm
Commander.
sure we can. So if we hit,
Satisfactory
yeah,
effort.
if we
Now
hit,
return with my
he's
carcass
done
so I
for.
can set to work.
We will deliver them to you as soon
And
as
this appears to be in the end of the
containment
mission.
is
So
properly confirmed
kind of an
and
easy mission
Be swift
for the
about it.
beginning.
If this plague has already
Seems
spread
to be
beyond this
reasonable.
planet, then we will have far
But I
more
kind
ground
of
to
thought
cover.
it would be a bit longer, you know, a bit more enemies, but if you say so, I won't object. It's always some XP for the guys, and what was it, some servitors? Which will actually be known now, well, in a bit, what are they used for, because now we're gonna get a bit more of a tutorial section after this first mission. So yeah, here are our guys back. Sort of like the mission ending screen from XCOM, where all of them just present themselves majestically, and we have the rundown of what happened. We have the amount of XP gained. We see that the guys are basically at half their way towards the next level. And not much we can do here. So let's continue on.
Achieved, Commander. Our guest wishes to speak with you in the
Great.
Libris.
And that's a little less great. But no choice here, we'll go to the Libris. But first, like I was saying, I want to show you something. I'll reduce the quality to low on both models and textures. And play out the Libris section like that. So you can see that this basically does not have any influence over the slowdowns. It does make stuff look worse though. I'm gonna tell you that. At least when I was looking on the FPS counter, I didn't see much improvement. And as you can see here, because that's clearly visible to the eye,
I must commend you on this impressive archive of demonic
but there are
lore,
still performance
Commander.
issues.
It rivals some I've seen in Inquisitor
Well, thank you.
fortresses. I will require it as a base of
I'm
operations
glad to
for
be
my
helpful.
studies. I respect
Or
your
will you
authority in
hold
matters
it
of
against me?
combat, but I must remain until I can ascertain some solution to this plague. I
Oh,
am, of
so
course,
yeah.
open
Okay, you're
to
gonna
recommendations
use me
on
to do
which
the
lines of
dirty
study
work,
you
and
feel
you'll
will
just
best
sit
serve
here and
me.
read some books.
I must insist, however, on beginning my research with a necropsy of the poxwalker carcass your brothers recovered. I
Cool,
am
he's floating in the
certain
tube
they
down
hold a
there.
key to
in the
understanding
back.
its corruption.
Yeah, well, probably. I mean, it could tell us something, that's certain. And here we have the research
I will
screen.
conduct a
So
necropsy of the recovered
should
corpse
perform
to see
kind of
what
like
I can
an
learn.
XCOM 2 autopsy. You can only choose one now. And as you can see, we have to do one of those at the top to unlock the rest. And it will take... The font is kind of weird. 30 days, I think? Yeah, 30. I like the aesthetic here also. The little picture there. Pretty cool. So yeah, let's research.
I shall begin at once. Inform your crew that I am not to be disturbed.
Okay, I doubt they will want to, though.
Resources. I request you attend me in
Oh, shush. So, yeah, as you saw, definitely didn't help much. So, let's get back to high, and at least we won't get muddy textures accompanying the slowdowns. And here we have another section of the ship. Kinda looks cool, it looks like a foundry or a forge. Quite nice. And as you can probably guess, we can manufacture something here, or build. And yeah, this is exactly what we're going to do, and this is exactly what we needed the servitors for, or we can use the servitors for. And more on this in a moment. Because we need to do the fancy introduction for the tech priest, so he doesn't feel left out.
Operational use, but the edict remains severely damaged. Without access to
Yeah,
a
we
proper
didn't get the
dockyard,
chance to repair it,
restoration
as
will
you
be
know
slow
yourself.
And limited by the resources we can requisition
And slow,
from
but
fighting
not
or
undoable.
nearby inquisitorial enclaves.
Okay, there are Inquisitor enclaves nearby. Good to know also. Yeah, that's logical. So we need to start the power core first. And as you can see in the upper left corner, the plasma reactor is damaged, and the rest of those facilities are also damaged and offline. So first, let's check the ship's status.
In order to conduct more extensive repairs.
Yeah, and it requires 2 servitors and will take about 12 days. Oh, I have the augmentation chamber selected, sorry. So the game wants us first, and it's quite logical, to repair the plasma reactor to unlock construction. And to repair it, we need 8 servitors, and it will take us 6 days. So that's kind of okay. Needs a bit more servitors than the augmentation chamber, but it's basically done half as quick,
I trust you have a great deal to attend to.
half as slow.
Commander,
You get
I
the
have
picture.
adjusted the star map to display our current sector. However, our intelligence here
Okay,
is sparse.
yeah, that's pretty interesting also. So, is there a way we
I
can
suggest
up
we
our
bide
intelligence
time
level in this
until
sector?
the Dominus restores power to our scanners.
Oh, yes. So, first we need to restore power. And for that we need to wait some time till we repair the power generator. And it should be right about now. So, what can you say?
The Dominus has
Well,
restored the star
we're
map
waiting.
to its full function.
Nice, nice. So the star map's fully functional. And
are
can we get
receiving a
more
barrage of
info
scanning
from
data
it?
and astropathic scrapings from across the sector.
That can be
This
good.
plague appears to have already spread its tendrils far and wide.
Yeah, just like I thought.
We are faced with
So
reports
basically
of
means
2
we have a
infected
lot of cleaning to do
systems.
and
We
missions.
should monitor this infestation carefully and judge where best to direct our forces while the Inquisitor pursues her answers. Failure
So
will cost
diverging
many souls.
paths? Or can I do all of those missions? Probably not. I wonder if I can see the rewards from the mission and judge based on that. We'll see a bit later. And yeah, the plasma reactor is done. So we can start a new project right after this. Yeah, and we can also talk to Lunette,
Let us be efficient.
which we'll do. We have a bit, we have some options to choose. We can talk about the late commander. Sorry, I need to alt tab to see the
There is no
recording
active
time,
project,
and
which is
we can ask about the
alarmingly
reconstruction
inefficient.
efforts.
I have made additional offerings to the Omnissiah
Yeah,
to
he's a
stave
bit
off
salty
his
that
wrath
we
at such
don't have
flagrant
anything we're working on now.
Affirmative. We have been
Yeah,
the
that's
primary vessel for the
quite
commander for the
logical.
past 22
As a
years.
tech priest, he doesn't like to be inefficient. It's kinda in the book, you know.
He was a leader in the Grey Knights, so he was revered.
Yeah. So he has a degree of respect for the late commander, and I kinda hope he or she will respect us also.
He did not suffer fools, or those that dared countenance his authority.
No, so basically a ballsy guy. Yeah, I kinda don't like the Inquisitor going all high and mighty in our ship and ordering us around. So
Defiance
I
suggests
don't
the
blame you
notion
for
of
thinking
need to
that.
obstruct or obfuscate.
oh yeah, yeah. Logical. So I'll answer that we serve the Emperor,
Indeed, I
and we must
serve
go where
the
he
Omnissiah.
requires. And that's
The
something that is
Ecclesiarchy's
understood.
Imperial creed carries only a muted echo of the machine god's true will.
I'm wondering if I should read the rest or maybe leave that to you. I think I'll leave that to you and just comment on it. Should probably be the better way.
Waiting for new input.
Oh, so one
I do not
topic
have the
is
edict put at
done
risk,
with.
even for
And yeah, I'm
uncritical.
wondering if we prepared properly
The ship will
for the
remain
specimen.
sterile.
You know, we don't want anything going on. And good thing that he prepared even without our orders, so he's got us covered, and with a couple of layers of redundancy at that, so we're not in danger of having another alien here. So that's one movie to cross out. But are we safe? We can't be sure. Yeah. Unfortunately, yeah, we're operating on her timescale. And she doesn't want to tell us everything. I think that she's hiding something. So, yeah. Pretty interesting what will happen next. So, we can do a couple of things here. We can do the augmentation chamber, but as you can see on the middle of the screen here, we have what we can do is divide it into 3 systems: support, defense, and personal. So yeah, we can basically do more than one thing now. And what we'll pick, I guess I'll choose in the next video, because this one is running for 40-ish minutes now, so yeah, I think it will be a good time to do a cut here. And I hope for another patch that will buff up the quality here. So yeah, I guess I should say that thank you all for watching this video, and I hope you'll join me for the next one. So see you guys later, thanks for watching, and bye bye, see ya.